Congratulations! You've just been promoted. Hi, I'm Daniel McCrane. I help people get ready to take over key roles in their business. Today, I'm going to share some tools with you that I've created to help you be a confident and competent leader in just 100 days. If you like this video, you can opt in to get the whole series of advice for new managers that I've put together, delivered straight into your email inbox. In a moment, I'm going to give you a sneak peek at the table of contents of the first blueprint. But before I do, I want to tell you a little bit about what set me off on this journey and why I have put all of this information together for you. Way back when I started my career, my very first job was as a band director in a small private school in rural Iowa. I was so excited to get started. I graduated college and I knew everything there was to know about the entire history of music. I was going to change the lives of high school music students by teaching them all about my most beloved art form, which was music. I was so prepared and I was so excited to go. I got there and I got working in that program. I can tell you in the first year that I was there, I very successfully took that program of 75 students down to half in the first year. I was devastated. I could not have been set up for failure any more than I was. It wasn't anyone's fault. It's just that I had been taught everything there was to know about teaching music, but I had not been taught anything about how to lead a program. I didn't know how to recruit volunteers. I didn't know how to communicate. I didn't know how to motivate students. I didn't know how to connect with them. I certainly didn't know anything about how to play the politics of working at that school. It was a disaster. I'll tell you what, I learned from that experience. That experience set me off on a journey where I began to study leadership and figure out what should have been done differently and better in that situation. What I'm going to show you today is the culmination of, at this point, what has become my life's work. This has been a pet project of mine I've wanted to roll out for a very, very long time. I finally put this together, your first 100 days blueprint. Initially, I was going to create one blueprint that would cover your entire first 100 days and would tell you everything you would need to know and everything you would need to do. All of the planning, resources, and everything you would need to take care of. Well, it turned into 3 workbooks. So here's the first book. It's your first 30 days. Now the 60 days and the 90 to 100 days book are separate books at this point. So right now, here you go. This is what the table of contents looks like. There's your first 100 days activity plan. There's a 30-day action plan worksheet, your 30-day meeting planner. There are going to be people you need to meet with during those first 30 days. And you can begin to map out the first 100 days there. Then you go into a 60-day action plan and your 90-day action plan. Then you start to get into everything that should be done within the first 30 days on the job. That really is just getting the lay of the land, just getting settled in and acclimated. So we're going to take a look at things like, what do you do? How is your role changing? You need to know about that. I've got information in here about succeeding using your strengths, avoid potential blind spots, analyze your new role, who is your new support network, get guidance from your previous manager. That's one step that a lot of people usually leave out. Learn from your support network, from your new manager, from your peers, from your direct reports. And then also I've given you here a special worksheet called How to Manage Me. This is a worksheet that you can hand out to your new team members that will help you to be a better manager of them. So I've given that to you as a resource in here too. Now, as a former teacher myself, I know that so much learning goes into the process of reflecting and journaling on what you've learned. That's when they start to set in. They go from that short term in the front of your brain to the lower memory in the back of your brain. So I've given you in these workbooks. You can journal different things that you've learned each day of your first 100 days on the job. I've got to tell you, I've looked around at every kind of leadership training. I did leadership training programs before. I've seen all kinds of programs and all kinds of books out there. I put this together because I did not see anything just like this. Yes, you can find books on things to do during your first 100 days or to help you transition on the job. I have not seen work out there like this that will actually hold your hand and walk you through the exact steps you need to use during your first 100 days on the job. You've got to check it out. It's really going to help you make this transition. You're going to avoid all kinds of headaches, heartaches, and hardship. And best of all, you're really going to impress your new peers and your new boss. Take a look at your first 100 days blueprint.com. You'll get the checklist on the front page of things to do during your first 100 days, and then you'll get a chance to check out the rest of the material in there. I really want to make sure that your transition turns out to be a good one, not like mine was, where it was painful. In the next video, I'm going to give you a glimpse of the table of contents of the 60-day blueprint. Remember, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and click the bell to be notified every time I add another video. You can also opt in to get the whole series, Advice for New Managers, delivered directly to your inbox. I'll see you in the next video. To your success.